Guys, welcome back. We are back the second time in 1 week. This time we're going to be talking NBA with the regular guys. And we have two other guests here. They're going to be on here hopefully every other week or every week. My guy, Wes, say what's up to everybody.
What's going on? My name is Wes. I know you don't know me. I'm new to the channel, new to the pod. Help out a little bit with the background, some TikToks and stuff, but let's talk some basketball, man. I'm ready.
Let's go. And my brother from another mother, we're actually brothers. Despite skin tone, we are brothers. This is my boy, Johnny. Say what's up, bro.
What it do? Yeah, me and Sean, salt and pepper. I'm salt, he pepper. Let's get it.
Salt, man. All right, guys, let's get this first NBA pod underway. Let's start talking. You know, the season just started. Let's start talking maybe. Let's see predictions. How about we start off with some prediction? Let's start off in the Eastern Conference. I'd like to see what you thinking, Johnny. What's your thoughts on the Eastern Conference right now?
Well, as bad as it look for the Nets right now, it's kind of hard to bet against them boys. Durant's looking nice. Mm-hmm. You know, I think Ben will come into form a little later. Baby Bron, you know, but I think the boys look good, man. Kyrie. I mean, you can't bet against them three, but I like the way the Heat look. Sleeper, you got the Celtics, of course, balling. But if I had to pick one, I gotta probably go with Brooklyn to come out.
Brooklyn Nets, okay. All right, Wes, what you got?
Man, I don't know. I sort of want to talk about it a little bit because I do not think the Nets are getting past the first round. I'm throwing it out there right here and right now. They are not getting past the first round. They have pieces, they have potential, they have scores, they have like all the individual pieces, but they're not a team that can actually make it happen. Look at Ben Simmons. What can he actually do to provide some real quality, especially on a new team? He's going to give up on them. If he plays like garbage, he's not going to stick with it, and he's done. I mean, I agree. Like, they have probably the best potential in the entire NBA. Potential. Yeah. But where they're going to be, I'm throwing it out there, first round top.
Well, now here's the thing about it, though, is Joe Harris hasn't been in, or either Seth Curry. So that's going to add more offense. And I know their offense is already like really good. Their offense is really, really good. My only thing is, I think Johnny's point about Ben Simmons, if Ben Simmons could be that defensive guy that he was in Philadelphia, they could make some noise. I don't know if he quits on the Nets, his career is probably shot. So I don't think he can quit right now. But if he can get in shape on defense, and he hasn't looked good at all on defense so far this year, but you know, he's been out almost 2 years. I think they said 500 days or something crazy. I think they could be, I think they can do damage, but how they're playing right now, and I wouldn't put my money on that one.
Yeah, I ain't putting my money on them, but I'm just picking it. But hey, we get flat earth Kyrie, I might be in trouble.
And the fact that it's a social phenomenon that Kyrie thinks the world is flat is hilarious.
Okay.
Hey, flat earth Kyrie can lead them solo. So I mean,
them boys started Kyrie.
Hey man, flat earth Kyrie's a problem, bro.
Who you got? Who you thinking in the Eastern Conference?
I mean, you see it right here on the jersey, right?
Ooh,
the Miami Heat are definitely not going to win the championship.
Okay.
Or make it to the final. But I'm a huge Miami Heat fan, right? I would love to see him go all the way. I don't see it happening. They need some other pieces, but that's not what we're talking about right now. I see the Bucks. I see Giannis making it happen. Yeah. They're a force, and it's crazy to think about just how strong one player can make your entire team, that being Giannis, and you take him away and they still have a great team.
Yeah.
You know, I don't see anybody that can match up against them and give them problems. It's all the other way around. Teams are gonna have to figure out how to stop the Bucks. The Bucks don't have to figure out how to stop anybody else. So I think they'll cruise.
That's
what we're looking at.
Johnny, what do you think on that, Johnny?
I can't knock them on that, man. They already won it. Brooklyn ain't proved nothing yet. So Giannis was holding that trophy up a couple years ago. So I mean, can't say anything wrong about West pick. So
I think the key is going to be Middleton coming back for them, because if Middleton doesn't come back and he's not the same, then I mean, the Eastern Conference, anybody could really win it. But I'm going to tend to agree with that. I'm going to go with the Milwaukee Bucks as the favorite to win go to the championship.
Okay.
But my sleeper team is the Bulls.
The Bulls, okay. Yeah.
Ooh, watch out for
I would love if Lonzo came back, man. I don't know what's going on with Lonzo, but if he came back with that squad, they could be nasty.
Yeah. I like that.
All right, let's start. Let's go to the Western Conference. So Johnny has the Nets. Wes and I have the Bucks in the Eastern. Who you guys favored in the Western Conference?
Lakers in 5. You know who I got.
Oh my
Straight up.
gosh.
And I give you my reason.
Not the cap.
I give you my reason too, in a little bit. I give you my reason, but I'm gonna let you know that that's my pick right now.
All right, you jumped on it. Go ahead, let's hear it. I want to hear Johnny's.
You got to think about who they played the first 3 games.
Okay,
Golden State. How many points did that defense hold them to? And they were right there.
Defense. Yes,
they were right there.
Great defense.
They shot horrible,
yeah.
But if they start hitting just a little bit more than what they're hitting, they're dangerous. And then they played the Clippers. They had that game. The Blazers, Russ, but they had that game too. So
that's going to be the problem.
Russ, but they got something for Russ though. They got something for Russ. But you got to think about that. That defense looked like the bubble defense.
Man. No, the defense is top shooting, 3 right now. They're top 3 defense. They are a top 3 defense.
If they start shooting and get that shooting a little bit better, the league's in trouble.
So I don't want to sidetrack too much, but I got a question for you, Johnny. Right now on the cuff, we didn't talk about this. If you got the choice, you start Russ or you send him home. What are you gonna pick? A or B?
Man, he going Cancun. 1, 2, 3, Cancun. He out of here.
Done. No question,
bro.
Man, so you send him like home. Pay him his money. Send him home. Watch games from the couch. Done.
I see what the Lakers doing, but they're trying to get that 40-something million out of him. But he got to go, man. That man trash, bro.
I'm with you. I was curious what you're gonna say, but I'm with you, man.
I agree with the 2. I agree with that.
I love Russ too, but
start none. You know, you got Reese, Pat, what's his name? Beverly, but anybody but that dude, man, he got to go.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Fed up with that guy. How about all right, Wes? What you got?
Honestly, man, I'm loving what I see from the Warriors. I think Jordan Poole is taking the next step that he needs to I don't want to say replace Clay, but you see where Clay's gone. Clay's still obviously Clay, but he's not Clay. You know, he's not Game 6 Clay like that. Yeah. And I think Jordan Poole is going to pick up the pieces and really do what he needs to do to take him to that next level.
He is the first NBA player with no teeth that got a shot. So I see why you said I like that.
That is disrespectful. Oh my gosh. I know he's never going to hear this podcast, but if he does.
Hey, I was going back and forth on this one, but I'm actually, unfortunately, agreeing with Wes again. I have Golden State, but I was going to go Clippers because I'm high on the Clippers, but seeing what they're doing right now with the load management already 3-4 games into the season, it just makes me sick to my stomach, dude. I just can't jump on that wagon right now. I think they had the potential, they had the depth, but right now I have to agree. But I think the West can be won by whoever. But if I was to make a bet today, it'd probably be Golden State. But I wouldn't be surprised anybody winning the West right now.
And my sleeper team is the Grizzlies.
Whoa.
Yeah, Grizzlies.
Yep.
Ja Morant is a sleeper MVP guy too, man.
He's a walking highlight reel. It's stupid.
Man, it's unreal. It's unreal. I know Johnny sent me a mess. I know we're getting off track of everything, but Johnny sent me a message. Ja, Derrick Rose, or AI? Who's better?
I would stats up.
I would take AI because of his full career, but man, Ja, a couple more years, Ja is the man, dude. Ja is really a beast. Yeah, he really is.
Yeah, averaging 27, 7, and 4, man. That's almost 5. Yeah. That's
what did you see? What was AI's peak stats? Anybody see that?
Probably
checking right now.
30.
Yeah.
AI did take a 76ers team that wasn't like, I mean, they had okay pieces around them. He did take them to the finals, which was
that's true.
Man.
But Ja could do that in the West this year too. I mean,
no. If he makes that leap, you got to put him in there.
Yeah.
You got to say.
I like that.
I think he passed Derrick Rose, and I'm a big Derrick Rose fan, but I think he actually passed Derrick Rose, honestly.
Because Rose had a squad, man. He had a squad.
Rose had a squad, yeah.
Had a squad. I mean, he couldn't take it home.
All right,
y'all know why.
Come on.
Hey, all right, Wes. Out of the finals, Bucks versus your Western Conference team, Golden State. Who do you have winning the championship?
I think I got to go Bucks. I'm gonna stick with it. That game could, if that were to happen, I could see going 6 or 7 easy. those two teams don't have an answer for each other. Again, they're both great teams, but they both specialize in almost different things. So I'll go Bucks in 6.
Gotcha. Johnny, Lakers are the Nets. That would be a crazy championship. It just actually hit me saying that. If it was the Nets and Lakers, I think everybody would be pretty happy. I mean, everybody would watch the game either loving it or just hating both teams, honestly. But who do you think? Who do you got in that?
Honestly, just because of the defense and then AD. They have no answer for AD. Well, you got Bron too, but you got AD down low. And with that defense, their defense is better than the Nets defense. So you got KD gonna do his thing, but I think Kyrie will have a little bit of problems.
Yeah, Lakers. Yeah,
but I would get them. I would get them in 6. I will say Golden State in 7 over the Bucks.
Whoa.
Okay. Let's stick on the Lakers for a minute here.
Okay.
Johnny's high on the Lakers. Last time I checked, let me check my phone, make sure they're 0-3 right now. Johnny, what do they need to do to get out of this slump and show you that they're that team to make it to the next level, take it to the next level?
Hey man, sometimes doctors got to re-break bones so they heal properly, man. So
okay.
this is the Russ test right now, man. They just LeBron sitting back with a new team like this ain't nothing new. When he won with the Heat, their record was trash first 50 games. They were 500. So what LeBron does is he sits back and he sees what their team is capable of doing. You know, so it's like, oh, let me pass this guy. Let me see. Well, can you shoot? Boom. Hey, Russ, run it. What you got, man? But soon enough,
nothing.
He's gonna take. He's gonna take. He's
his
gonna take over that
decision making
team.
is like awful, man. His decision making.
But like I said, we got prime. AD's playing great. LeBron's playing great. So it's like they're just gonna take over and they're gonna make those adjustments. Either it be a trade.
Yeah,
I think is on the rise.
I think they need a trade for some shooters.
They got the Jazz trade right now, and the rumors talking about Mike Conley, Rudy Gay, and Jordan Clarkson.
Clarkson would be big for him. Yeah. So I actually like the Charlotte rumor as well with Tony Rozier and Hayward. I mean, Hayward. I mean, he would be awesome to come off the bench, and Rozier is a sniper. So what's your thoughts on what Johnny's saying about the Lakers, Wes?
I think that you have to be an absolute idiot to count out LeBron. Just because of who LeBron is. He's been doing it for 67 years and he won't stop. He's crazy. He's a freak. He's an alien.
Yeah.
But at the same time, too, they got to make some changes. They're not doing it the way they look right now.
Yeah.
And they're an emotional team, too.
Yeah.
You know, we're always online, right? Something I saw right before we started was the Lakers are going to go 0-7. ESPN said that. And I was like, that's crazy. And I'm looking at the schedule. Next, they got to play Denver, Minnesota, and Denver again. So they're losing both of those. Then they got to play the Pelicans.
I wouldn't put money. Denver might get beat, man. Denver might get beat. AD plays Joker really well. He plays Joker really well. Now the other guys, we'll see what happens. You know,
I think 1-6 is what we're going to look at after these 7 games. I think they're going to take down Minnesota, but they're going to lose both Denver games.
Johnny looking like he's ready to scrap, dude. Johnny looking like he's scrap.
I'm telling the truth, man. I can't tell you a lie.
Yeah, I respect it. I'm not high on the Lakers either right now, but like you said, like John, you said about LeBron, you can never. I've been the biggest LeBron hater, but I give him his respect because one of the all-time greats. I'm not going to get in that debate with you, Johnny, but you can never count out LeBron. Go ahead, go ahead, Johnny.
We got the Nuggets number, man. That's always been. We got their number. Something about them, they can't handle that team. So
can I just pat myself on the back because I've been saying this for years. And Johnny's finally coming to the realization. I've been saying Russ is straight booty, man. Russ is trash. I've always hated, like, I get he's a great stat guy and he had that energy. He can drive to the hoop. But, man, every team he's ever been on, when the time to buckle down, he blows it up. You saw it the other day in the Laker game. They could have pass the ball out to LeBron, run the clock down, and take a shot with less than 10 seconds left. Instead of taking a jump shot, which he's a horrible jump shooter. They need to get Russ out the building, first of all. I think the offense will flow a lot better with Russ out, honestly. You got to give those other guys an opportunity.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The thing is with Russ is he's a one-man show. So if you put him, when you had him on the Wizards, there was nobody else running with him. Bradley Beal was hurt, I believe, but when he's at the helm, he could do those crazy triple-double numbers. But when it's time to play with another superstar, like you see with Durant, when he has some accountability, he shrinks. So he doesn't know how to. He just needs the ball in his hand so he can go 5 for 50.
And LeBron needs the ball in his hand. LeBron, you give LeBron the ball in his hand, not Russ,
Exactly. That's the craziest thing to me. And that's what I've been thinking for the past however long they've had Russ for, is why would you ever say, no, I don't want the best playmaker the NBA's ever seen to not lead my offense? That's crazy. I don't care how much you want to say, oh yeah, LeBron can make it work. Don't make him make it work. Make him do what he's best at.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Sit on the bench.
LeBron is probably the best passer in the NBA still. His decision making, he's got to have the ball, not Russ. I'm sorry. Russ just doesn't fit on that team. All right, let's jump to topics to another LA team. I'm very high on this team, and I'm still high on them to a certain extent. My problem is the load management. The load management for the Clippers already in the season is just stressful to hear already. I'm very high. I love Kawhi Leonard. I got a love-hate relationship for PG-13, but I do think the Clippers from top to bottom might have the most complete teams. I mean, you can put the Warriors up there with them, with their young talent, but without Kawhi and PG, both of them, not just one of them, both of them playing, they're not going to go nowhere. What do you guys think about the load management going on with the Clippers 3 or 4 games into the season?
Well, let me go tell my boss I want to load manage at work. See how good that go. That John's trash, man. Like, you get paid all that money to go out and perform.
$40 million in a year, and he's already taken 2 games off, and there's only been 4 games. It's insane, man.
Yeah, he hasn't been playing. Well, Kawhi hasn't been playing that much, so he should be fresh. Like, I don't get the load management in the first place. It's like, that's your job. Go do it, man. But especially right now, you need that continuity as a team. Right. And I'm sure the rest of the locker room doesn't like that. They never did. So I don't think it's right.
And personally, I think load management for somebody like a Kawhi or a PG, injury history, I get it. Like, I get it. You don't want your stars down in the first couple of weeks of the season. But at the same time, it should be looking like, okay, we're only going to play them 15 to 25 minutes when we have a busy, crazy schedule. Or I think we can take this game easy. Let's look at only 10, 15 minutes. But the fans deserve better. Your teammates deserve better. The NBA deserves better, because this team, like you're saying, has a complete team. Again, I keep using this word, potential is crazy for the Clippers, but they're not going to realize it if their 2 stars aren't playing for half the season.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not going to happen.
And one thing on this, and I kind of want to know your guys' opinion on it. So the report is that Kawhi wants to be playing, but Ty Lue's telling him, no, you're not playing right now. His knee's a little swollen, but that's the reports. Do you think you think Ty Lue's just trying to protect Kawhi? Because people know how Kawhi is when it comes to, if he has a little injury, Kawhi's like, I'm sitting no matter what. What do you think, Johnny?
Well, he needs to pull a page out of AI and step over that joker and go to the court. Because that man crazy. Like, I don't get, because Ty Lue, I mean, he don't understand that he ain't a superstar. He wasn't paying top dollar to come see him play. He needs to understand that it's a business. Yes. And you're gonna, first of all, second of all, you need to be on that. He doesn't know. You need to be out there so you get that continuity. Because that's what killed them the other years, not having any continuity. They lost because they couldn't click.
100%. 100%. What do you think about it, Wes? That report I was just saying about Ty Lue.
Honestly, I could see either way. And now, if putting myself in their shoes, right? I love that. If I'm Kawhi, if I'm Ty Lue, I like that. Oh yeah, we're working together and we're fighting the media and everybody's against us. And I guess that's a good look. I'm trying to look for the one little silver lining. Yeah. But overall, I'm with you guys. I think there's way more to it than what we're ever gonna hear. There's always more to the story. Respect to them for, I guess, trying to work it out together. That's all I can say about that.
But you got to think, like, too, what other team is doing that in the league? They're the only ones doing that, John. Come up with them every year.
Nobody. So what we're saying, Kawhi, is man up, punk. No, I'm just playing. All right, guys. I think we should talk. This is an interesting team. A little bit about the Pelicans. They're playing some ball. They just beat the Mavericks. Was it last night without BI and without Zion? Are you guys high? I'm going to start with you, Wes. Are you guys high on them this year?
Man, call me Snoop Dogg, because I'm higher than this thinking ceiling right now on the Pelicans. I texted you opening night. I said, Miami's my team, but I'm telling you, the Pelicans are my bandwagon team for the year. I have jumped on that bandwagon, and I'm a huge fan. I think Brandon Ingram, this could be his year to say, oh, he's not just that guy. He's that guy. You know, imagine a pairing of an aggressive Brandon Ingram with an healthy Zion. It's stupid. It's crazy. I'm super high in the Pelicans right now.
Now Zion did just miss a game already as well. I mean, I know it's not his legs or his knees. He didn't have that nasty fall. So that's a thing to keep an eye on. But Johnny, what do you think about the Pelicans this year? Are you
well, I'm high. I'm high as a kite if I think they're doing anything this year. He stay injured. Man, the man got a hip contusion. Like, what is it? Your foot? What's his head, toe connected to your knee bone connected? Everything hurt on him every year, man. Can we get 20 games out of you, man?
I know that's
stressful.
That's stressful.
But I like I said, I do like that team a lot, especially with the addition of McCollum. That was man. I mean, that was blockbuster there. Take them to the next level. I mean, they could do some damage if Zion stays healthy and they continue to click. They could be dangerous. Yeah, you know. But that's my opinion on it. But I don't think they're gonna go all the way. But I think they're gonna make some noise.
Yeah, I like the Pelicans a lot. I think they're gonna be a top. I would say between 4 and 6 seed. I think they're going to be a really good team. I think they're going to, I think they're going to be kind of like the Grizzlies of last year. Be that team that, might win one round and make a competitive second round. I just don't see them getting over the hump. But what Johnny said about Zion, that's the key, man. It's like him falling. It's a different kind of injury, but guess what? It's an injury. So it's like one of those things where, like, I know Johnny has nightmares with this. Every time AD falls, it's like, what is going to happen? And it's the same thing with Zion. He has like, he jumps in the air and he lands weird as it is without getting touched. But if Zion stays healthy with this team, they could be, I mean, with BI is just, he just, each year it's just getting better and better. I really like him on both ends of the court, but and we can't count out McCollum. McCollum's, that was a great pickup as well. They got a squad, but I would put them in that 4 to 6 range, probably more 5 or 6 range, but they could be the surprise team coming out of the West. For sure.
Hey man, like I said, Zion's shaped like an X. He's bowling. I mean, he's a knock-kneed, so his legs go like this. That's why he gets hurt so much on his hips.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, they were talking about the way he stands. He's knock-kneed, so it's dangerous with all that weight.
You ever see that
has to be the grimiest analysis I've ever. You just disrespect that man. Up, down, left, right, crisscross.
His legs are an X. Dr. Smalls over here. Dr. Smalls over here.
Straight up.
Oh my gosh, disrespecting that man.
Physicist, anatomy, yes, sir.
So you guys want to discuss another surprise team? Do you guys have another surprise team? I know Johnny kind of mentioned the Bulls. Are you high on them, or who are you looking at as another surprise team?
I like the Bulls a lot, and especially because they don't have Zoe right now, Alonzo Ball. They don't have him, and they just blew somebody out the water.
They just beat us.
But I didn't want to say the name of the team.
You know what's crazy is that game was like, we were up by like 15, 20 points. And I was like, oh, cool. We're going to be 4-0. Awesome. And then all of a sudden we're losing. And I'm like, what is going on, man?
People sleeping on my boy that came from Orlando. Vucevic is one of my favorite centers in the league. Double machine. Yeah, when they added him, you got DeRozan, Levine, Caruso. We got that name Caruso, but Caruso, you got Ball, you got all these guys, man. They look good, man. That's my sleeper, bro.
How about you, Wes? Who do you got besides the Pels?
I like the Bulls, and as a Miami Heat fan, I don't know if it will even allow me to say these words, but that team that's on your hat right there is looking pretty good. Yeah, I am a little bit concerned because I feel like, I don't know why they seem like they mesh so well, and other times it seems like they don't even know who each other are. Yeah. Sometimes they shy away, sometimes they step up to the spotlight, but your team is not looking bad at all. That team in Green, I like that,
and we don't have Robin Williams back yet. I know he's one of those other injury-prone dude, but if he can get healthy with a couple of the, we got a couple good free agents. I think Jason Tatum, he usually starts the year every year slow, but he's on fire this year, which is awesome to see. And Jaylen Brown and him are they're working well together right now. So, I mean, cross my fingers on this one.
And I remember something we always talked about was him having the same mentality as Jaylen Brown. And it looks like he has it right now.
Yeah.
Not just sitting back and watching. He's actually taking charge, and we see the outcome of that.
I never hype up my team because it always backfires me, but please, Celtics, this is your year. Please give it to us.
Oh, here we go.
But I think we're gonna be battling with Miami. I think because Miami, Miami's a different team when it comes to the playoffs too. So Miami, you'd be like, they're not that good, and then you go to the playoffs and they buckle down on that defense, and then you get playoff Jimmy. I mean, he does show up in the playoffs. I think their biggest weakness though is
his hair.
Yeah, his hair. Oh my God.
Hey, he chopped that junk off though.
Yeah, he did.
Chopped it off. I think
if you look on the app and he shows up on my app, I still see the long fake hair, and I'm like, what in the world is this? What is this guy on? Stay off the weed,
man. It looked like little dirt.
I think what's their center's name? I was talking to you. I think Bam needs to actually he needs to take the next level, man, because he's a really solid player, but he could be a star, but he's just too inconsistent with it, man. If Bam can get his attitude right, get that Jimmy attitude, they might do some damage, but I think it's going to rely a lot on him.
No, you're 100% right. And I didn't want to take too much Miami time because I'm a huge Miami stan, right? So I didn't want to make it a Miami pod.
Yeah,
I agree. If Bam got some offensive aggression, if he put up just a little bit more shots a game, if he tried to pull just 1-3 a game, maybe 2, he's capable of hitting a deep shot if he needs to. Yeah. And that would just make the teams respect him more. I don't want him to be out there, shooting from 3 like he's Steph, but just to make other teams respect him just a little bit. That would open up so much for the Heat because we have so many people that can create their own shot, that can drive to the basket. But if Bam is not really a threat, the other team's big can just sort of wait near the paint for anybody else to drive. Yeah. So that's all I got to say about that. But I'm with you.
You also got Tyler Hero out there rebounding like he Dennis Rodman.
Oh yeah, man, what do you have, like 14? 14 boards or something?
Blocks. He looked real good, man.
I like it. I like Hero. Is he officially starting? I know he started the first couple games. Is he starting every game right now?
He should be. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the case. It was a battle,
paying him the big bucks now. He should be finally starting. But yeah, no, I like the Heat. But yeah, Bam just needs to man up a little bit, and if he can man up, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if the Heat battle for that championship as well.
Oh yeah. Small ball works in the playoffs, but regular season is going to be a little rough.
So this podcast today, so Johnny's telling me the Lakers are going to win it all. Wes is saying the Bucks, and I'm going Golden State. I think there's one odd man out. I don't want to point any fingers, but it's probably the Lakers.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
I'm just playing. But guys, this has been fun. Johnny, okay, he's pointing at LeBron. Okay, this has been fun, guys. Our first podcast talking NBA. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Wes, do you have any words you'd like to say before we end this podcast?
Man, nothing special. All I got to say is it's always a good time vibing out with the fans of the Regular Guys podcast. And of course, the three of us right here. Always happy to chat it up.
Yeah. How about you, Johnny? What do you got to say?
Man, it's always a pleasure to be here with you too, man. It was, who got the knowledge. But I'm just saying, I'm just selling out. But no, it was great being on this podcast and with you guys. But Wes, the only way you winning is if that guy on your jersey come back and play. But man, but it's been great, man, and I enjoyed talking with you guys, man. As always.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, again, thanks, guys, for listening. 2 episodes in 1 week. Please like and subscribe, guys. We're out. Peace.
You are now listening to Regular Guys Podcast.